I'm going to pull out a piece of copper wire. And remembering the motions that Caleb taught me, I'm going to twirl it around in my hand and hold it up to my mouth and whisper a message just to Caleb.
Shit. What?
Okay.
And I'm going to say, it's 3 buffalo or buffalo-type objects, creatures. What do you want me to do? I'm so proud. I don't know that spell, so I cannot talk back. Yes, you can. What? Who said that?
Holy shit, you guys. Is this what you can see all the time?
I don't know. What does it look like?
It's like I got night vision. Like I can see things.
Look over here.
Yeah.
You look like a nerd.
I can deal with that.
You have to be careful. We are going for help, medical help. We all have syphilis. Extreme syphilis.
Make a deception check, Arcross, baby. Okay.
22. We are riddled with it.
You watch as like one of the eyes over the face scarf kind of closes and twitches. He goes, right, good to know. Then, I suppose we're going to be leaving you unspoiled.
I'll stand up and go next to Caleb and say, honey, did you tell them about our disease? Oh, it's so much worse. Pity us, please. We are just trying to get medical help.
Okay.
I don't know if she follows me or not.
I do.
There was gold in there. I would like you to have it. It's more than I had before. Here is 100 gold were on those people, so you take it because I know that you need money.
Caleb,
I know that you need money. And I'm very, look at this. I'm going to do
those
a little
are
joke.
really, really strong. You
And
look
that's-
super strong.
That's sad and funny at the same time. You carry the gold because I can't carry it all.
Okay, but I'm not keeping it just for me, you know.
That's fine.
It's for both of us.
Yeah, well, that's why you wanted money, I assume, from your mother was to, to help us out in the position we are in.
Of course.
Yeah, so you take this. You're a better, I'm always thinking about things, and I'm not very good with amounts and money. So you carry it.
Caleb. Thank you.
Just before we head that way, just out of curiosity, what is the name of the bakery that is near?
You actually can't see the name from the outside. You have to go and ask.
I go and ask. I walk into the bakery. Come, are you hungry? Do you want anything?
I always am hungry.
Okay, I will get us some sweets if you want.
Really?
Yeah, sure. Why not? We are flush at the moment.
All right.
Walk in.
Easy enough to ask. If you'd like to, you can load up on.
Yeah, what are you in the mood for? Do you want something sweet or savory?
Oh man, this bakery that we had in Nicodranis had the amazing bear claws.
Bear claws.
Yes.
Well, let's see. Excuse me, whoever's running this show.
In the midst of the chaos, you see a young man, maybe in his late teens or so, with a little bit of like a prickly chin strap beard, very short, kind of tattered brown hair. But other than that, spry, smiling. He has an apron on, and he's currently putting a small tray on the edge. Hello, yeah, can I help you?
Yeah, we're in the mood for some bear claws, the kind they have in Nicodranis. Have you heard of these? Do you have them?
I've heard we have bear claws. I don't know if we have any Nicodranis bear claws.
We'll take the bear claws, yeah?
Yes, and then we can compare and let you know.
All right. As far as I know, the only major difference is they load it up with cinnamon.
That's exactly what I was going
We
to say.
can do that.
Cinnamon, yes.
We can do that. It's all right. It'll all right. That'll be done. How many would you like?
Probably 10 bear claws. And also, do you have any hot, freshly baked bread?
That we do as well, of course.
I will take a large loaf of hot bread, fresh out of the oven, please.
All right. You have to wait a moment.
that.
About 20, 25 minutes. We'll have a fresh one for you.
Well, maybe we can go shopping and come back.
Oh yeah, we'll return. We'll double back for the bear claws.
Okay.
So we'll come back for 10 of these and that hot bread.
All right. So
Thank you.
as we're walking out, I will show you a trick that I've learned, in the past few years. It's very cold out, and I pull sides of the bread out. It's hot, and I hand you bread, and I hand you a piece of bread, and then I shove my hands in. It's warm. Then I can eat it later. Let's go.
Oh, Caleb.
You can buy mittens.
Yeah, there's like muffs, like hand muffs.
Yeah, but I can eat this. Why are you looking at me that way?
It's weird, Caleb. It's weird.
It's not weird. Many people have done this in this make-believe world and also in America.
Yeah.
The door opens and Nott scuttles and closes the door behind and comes and joins you.
How's it going up there?
I stole this fucking scroll for you.
It's a scroll case, right?
Which one are you getting?
The one from the Richter's.
Yeah,
Not
Yeah, that's
scooped it
right.
up.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
I got it. I went back and got it.
Does anybody know
No.
you took this? I set it on the ground. And I pull Nott closer to me. And I give Nott a kiss on the forehead. Thank you.
Thank you for saving me tonight. You brought me back from the dead. Oh, I think you used a potion on me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Here, take one of mine. I have two. It's okay.
You're too kind to me.
Of course. You keep me safe.
Well, I think maybe you have guessed it before now, but I care a great deal for you, and that is no small gift. Thank you.
Stop.
Why are you getting teary? What is happening?
It's a good spell.
Was it that good?
Come here. Pick her up and I just hug her. I just hug her.
What did we get?
Just. This will be good for the group. This will be good for you and me. This is good. It's something that I was not able to do. I've been trying to figure it out for months, and I have not been able to figure it out, and now I have it.
Free refills.
Okay, let's look at these things for everybody else. Okay. Ho, ho, ho. Let's identify all this shit.
You'll like this. Pumat Soul is, how would you describe? Unique?
Well, not one of a kind.
Maybe we should just...
Did you just tell a joke?
No.
It's a shame. It was a very good one.
It's fine.
Well, it just rained, though, so this is
Well,
the
I know,
cleanest
but-
I've been in weeks.
I feel like you're still. How do you stay dirty all the time?
Well, most of the time I'm trying to. People don't pay attention to beggars so much.
Okay. So you don't want people to pay attention to you.
Yeah, in general.
I get that. I feel that way, but I'm hard to miss. I don't mean that like in a hard to miss.
You're as big as a giant barn. You are hard to miss.
Yeah. Well,
Do you know what I miss?
what?
Shaving.
I could shave you right now with my sword.
Yes.
I've done it before. I like to not have hair on my arms, so I do it. This is what I do. I really think cleanliness is and hygiene is very important.
Well, One thing that I have realized today is that I need to work on my interpersonal skills and friendship making. So, just try not to cut up my face, okay?
Okay, do you just want like a trim? Is there a certain look you want?
No, I mean leave my hair on my head, but I have not had a clean-shaven face in a long time.
Do you want it all gone, or you just want
No,
like...
you could take it all. You know,
It's easier to do that.
you can crush a person, but I'm not quite sure how dexterous you are, so I don't want any fancy tricks.
I'm not, I'm gonna hold it like this, and then the blade, it goes like, this is how I do it. I hold it, and then I just, like, whoosh,
Okay.
This is your 5-foot greatsword?
Sit, here, just...
Should I lie on the ground?
Yes.
Oh yeah, lie down. I've never done it like that, but yeah, lie down.
Have you done this before?
I have done this before.
With that?
Not with this, something a little smaller.
I lie on the floor.
Okay.
Okay.
So, in the early dawn hours of the new day, as the blue begins to slowly become brighter in the distance, framing...
Wait. This means we are friends.
Yes. Well, you don't have to hold your breath because it will take a very long time and you'll pass out.
That might be better.
Just, you need to relax, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, I got it. Here we go.
Maybe it's the tensile strength of her arm muscles, but such a large instrument seems unexpectedly delicate across the features of your face. It's not a complete shave. There are areas that get missed because it's not a very fine implement. But for the most part, the stubble gets closer to your face, and there are a few sections that are unevenly smooth. It is an improvement from where it was before, but it's as good a shape as you can get with a greatsword. Manages to avoid nicking any major arteries. And as you complete your work, you're proud of it, the sweat on your brow. Caleb has no idea of how it looked other than you reaching up and kind of touching your chin as it finishes, as the rest of you come to consciousness.
Are you killing Caleb?
No, I was giving him a shave.
Oh. Whoa.
Wow.
It's much better.
You have a little thing. You have a little dimple on your chin. That's the cutest. I didn't know.
So boyish.
You almost look innocent.
It looks good.
Caleb's inner monologue is, I want to shrivel up and die. On the other side of the bar, I cast haste on Jester while she's playing the piano.
Oh, I want to start playing the entertainer.
All right. but like really fast. It's kind of impressive, a little off key, but overall like impressive, the speed of the composition. And it's right as she starts crescendoing, we're supposed to get to the quiet part. Burn! A hand slams down on the keys, and that same half-elven gentleman leans in once more and goes, "If I might please request my instrument returned to me, my dear."
This is a really good piano.
Thank you.
You should be really proud it's yours.
I am.
Do you have a tip jar?
I have a tipping hat. And he pulls off from the side. It looks like this wide-brimmed hat that comes to a point in the front and kind of floppy in the back. And he sets it up on top of the piano.
I really think the first couple tips should be to me because I really set up the room for you.
Well, then, I certainly hope the first few tips come while you're at the bench.
Fabulous.
And he sits down on the bench and pushes you off of it.
I toss one gold in and say, this one's for the lady. Very good.
Did you see? Did you see?
I saw. Cracks his knuckles.
You're gonna be a fucking piece of work. What's your name? Bo. And Bushman?
Oh, I like that.
A All right, Bushman. Okay.
My name is Caleb, but you could still call me Bushman.
Do you prefer Bushman?
Well, let's think about it.
Hand bush.
Everybody hears some muttering behind them of words they don't understand, and they hear Caleb say, "Ah!" And a large bubble goes in the entire entryway, and there is a giant half dome of pale orangish brown energy, and then you just see Caleb's head go, "Hey, look what I made!"
What is it?
What is that?
Can we go into it?
Are we going? Is it a dope pillow fort?
Can we see through it?
It at the moment, I mean, looking at the specifics of this,
Caleb, can you hear through it?
Yeah,
Can we come into it?
only you.
Yeah.
Is there a
and
door?
Can I go? Do I just hit the side of it? How do I get
you
in?
walk in, and as soon as you're in and look back where you came, you don't see what you walked through. You just see the room and everybody around it. They can all come in, but be quiet.
Okay. This is so cool. Well, you need like pillows in here, Caleb. This is really neat.
Well, it's
I'm gonna walk in. Did it work?
hello.
Hi! Oh,
Does sound come out of it? Can I hear them talking?
Yes!
Probably.
Hi!
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, God!
You can't see us, but we can see you. Have been working on this for weeks.
This is really cool.
yeah, it's just it looks like a solid dome of faintly kind of orangish brown colored energy, and you can pass through it. It feels like there's nothing there except for the temperature on the inside. It's kind of nice and comfortable.
Can anybody come through? Or only your friends? Only people that you like?
You can come in.
That means you like me.
Try and push my hand through.
It goes through.
I pull forward in.
Oh. Cool.
So the idea behind this is that, if we sleep in a field or something, nobody is going to come and take us off to be tortured in the night.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
A lot.
And we can go through it. You can go through it. I can go through it. Noel, I have to stay inside it, but... Excuse me. I got very
Oh,
excited.
now we're trapped in here with the fire. It's like a big Dutch oven.
Oh god, it's magnified. It's unbelievable. Human turkey.
I have bigger ideas for like a big place, but I can't. But this I can do.
House, right?
Yurt.
Yeah.
I like it. It's cozy.
I like it too.
Well, it feels like outside, but and also if we're ever in a tight spot, and we know something.
First game back.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm looking at Laura or Jester. If we're ever in a tight spot, I can also do this. If we are in real danger. That's a little tricky because it takes some time to do it. But
Yes. It's brilliant. I love it. Caduceus, come check it out.
I'm gonna walk in. Yeah, this is really nice.
There's a very small space in between there, and you get inside and begin to kind of look around the ground, and you feel down, and there's nothing. It's mainly just dirt and dry brush and dead grass that has been kind of pushed in that centerpiece, and you reach up and your hand touches something.
Treasure.
It feels kind of like a satchel or a leather sack.
Oh, what do you have?
that's a bingo.
Do you need me to come?
It's just bingo, Caleb.
Is it? Did you find something?
You open inside, and you already hear what sounds like the impact of a bunch of tiny stones. As you look inside, there are gems in here. Like, it is a collection of cut jewels.
Diamonds? Are there diamonds?
It's mostly emerald and ruby. But there's a lot of them, and they're just jammed up in here. You get the sense immediately that this was some sort of a drop spot.
Yeah.
Someone will probably be coming by to try and pick this up.
Somebody's gonna be so pissed.
So big.
Caleb takes the bag and he puts it in Jester's hand and just starts to quietly dance around.
We got lots of jewels here. They are.
I don't know if there's other like booby traps.
We're all
You
watching.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you guys all now have come into the chamber now.
I'm
You can see this.
going to
Yeah.
attempt to do that thing I've seen Beauregard do so many times and like fulf out my
Muscles.
biceps.
So what do we do with Algar?
I'm not sure.
One quick thing.
Yes.
I want to thank you. You could have told any of these people anything about me, and you have not.
Well, don't give me that much credit yet. I still could.
I know. You have every right to. I hope you don't. I don't know how all of them would handle it. Be that as it may, I have something for you.
What?
And I bring Frumpkin out in his new speckled elf owl form, which is the smallest owl on the planet Earth. He weighs 1 ounce.
Really? 1 ounce?
Is that like the famous little owl with the star eyes?
Little owl that ever existed.
Oh my god.
So this is a loner.
Oh my god.
You can have him for roughly a week.
He doesn't look as angry as Professor Thaddeus.
No, this is the way owls are supposed to be. I place him, so he's going to listen to you.
Is he?
Yeah,
I poke him and see if he bites me.
he does. So, a couple rules. He will listen to you. Will you listen, Frumpkin? Frumpkin nods. Okay. And if you need to get him out of danger in a hurry, you just say split. That's what it will take. You'll need me to bring him back, but if he's in danger and you want to keep him around for your week, loner, you say split. Okay, so he's yours. So thank you. Yeah?
It's called.
All right.
Thanks, Caleb. Thank you.
Caleb clutches his chest and cries out and falls to the floor of the boat.
Oh no, it's his condition!
What's wrong with
He has a card condition!
Since when?
He always has had one since he was a boy!
Do you have any medicine for him?
Yes, he needs mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Well, get at it.
No. My mouth is too small for a human jaw to make perfect contact.
Just cup his nose. Just hot
No,
over it.
I can't get my mouth wide enough. Too many teeth
I'll
are in the
do
way.
it!
That would be good. Yeah, you or Bo. Really?
I drop down. I have like really good medicine training.
All right.
Okay. Well, Caleb, just for the sake of it, roll a deception check.
Sure.
yeah, sure.
Just out of curiosity.
It's pretty good. I'm 20.
Yeah.
Caleb always pretended he's
Caleb's
hurt.
having a rough,
Just throw it fine.
terrible. Yeah. All right. So so are you? You're,
I'm just gonna try to blow into his mouth as
You know how
hard as
much
I
that hurts?
can.
yeah. It's super uncomfortable, Caleb.
I think it'll help. He's still not out of the woods. I think we all need to pray.
That's not what I was expecting.
Oh, good, you're
Do
alive.
you want to lead the prayer?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. You know I'm such a fearful person.
Oh, maybe he's okay.
I'm always getting scared of things, and that one was too much for me.
He could be on the edge of life. Maybe the
Start
prayer.
climbing back up.
Glad you're not dead again, buddy.
I look over it not.
Wow. You guys, we saved his life with the power of friendship.
I thought it was
Yeah, that was
Jester's
mouth to mouth.
healing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we all were there to pitch in.
Caleb is
I just watched.
Caleb is beet red.
I think that helped.
Beet red. Face matches his hair.
I don't understand anything that.
How do we prevent further heart episodes
More
from
friendship.
transpiring?
Just
More
more
friendship.
friendship.
No, we just need to not be attacked by anything anymore. We need to just stop pursuing our pursuits and pick an island and stay there.
Are you saying you want to retire from adventuring life,
Bo,
Caleb?
go
Is that
give
what you're-
Caleb a hug.
I feel pretty good. I feel like
You're so. Why are you so
well,
Like a Voldemort hug.
this is feeling like it's going too far, not.
Oh, this is
Keeping an eye out for harvest. It's working.
Deception check.
We've only done this once before, Caleb.
Disadvantage.
It's still weird. I just want to point that
It's really
out. Okay, let go of me. I think Frumpkin really likes me. We had a bonding moment. Frumpkin took care of me and protected me.
I know that it's true because I think he's
Come on, Nut.
He thinks small.
Oh, come on.
We are the best of friends. He's the best cat that
Okay,
man
bye.
could ever have.
Where are we
Caleb, if you haven't left the top of the deck.
No, I've been exactly where I was. Do you want to know more about my cat? Because you walked off before. But the funny thing about a cat is that they are very persnickety, but with the right person they are not. And Frumpkin with me, we are just so. Just so.
Genuine question. Have you been telling the story the entire time I've been gone?
No, that would be.
Has it
I'm a
been
very
nonstop?
intelligent person. That would be foolish. I don't talk to thin air. And also, some people say that they have 9 lives, which is
That's
funny
great.
because
You know
we-
what? I have something I think that you would be deeply interested in.
Did you
Maybe-
find books?
I didn't. Fucking goddamn.
I forgot to look too. I did too.
I didn't find fucking books.
It's
but
a long shot.
I,
we are on there.
okay, you know, books, cats, I get it.
Keep it straight.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
do it. Try it again.
Love your fascination of both the most boring things that I can think about, including books and cats. But let's go look at something awesome.
You're telling me your love of higher learning. I understand. Did you need something? Because you clearly don't want to hear about cats. So we could end this now.
Just a circle on it if we're feeling confident that he's discovered at least something of interest, and then beelines it back
Okay.
to the Squall Eater.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You are the best cat that there was ever
And then
put
Frumpkin,
on this planet.
Frumpkin is now there at the surface of the water, without really a way of getting back into the ship.
Oh, yeah?
There you go, back on your shoulder.
Oh, come on, come here. You are the most important member of this team. And don't let Beauregard tell you different.
So he found something.
Or not.
Do you ever feel like your relationship with your cat is hindering building stronger relationships with human people?
I've told him that a lot of times.
Okay, I feel concerned about you sometimes.
Yeah, that is so silly, isn't it? Silly, yes it is. You
Tell us what he found. When I'm being condescended to, even when I'm drunk.
All right. Let's treat this situation with the seriousness it demands, and I douse the lights and bring Frumpkin down onto my own head like a mask so I can see through Frumpkin vision.
Okay. All right. So you have a
mask.
That's
Like a
amazing.
Zorro mask with Frumpkin's beak right there.
You just see these two dark octopus eyes, and then this little unshaven grin poking through underneath.
Little Zimnian man saying,
Pretty good.
Can't believe I didn't think of this sooner.
Jester, I'm sure.
For what it's worth, I apologize. And here's my cat. I turned Frumpkin the first night back on this boat into a cat and used the last of my supplies, so it's Frumpkin the cat right now. That's Frumpkin.
That's Frumpkin.
His best cat.
Can I pet?
Of course, he's already climbing up her shoulder.
Yeah.
Can I pet him? And it's like, oh, I love your cat. Oh, there she goes.
I tell him to do a blep. So he just does this.
Tweaking goes back.
All right, you're okay. You can hang out with Frumpkin for an hour.
Yeah, I sit on the floor, and Frumpkin and I start booping each other on the nose.
Okay. I go and I sit like 20 feet away and just watch to make sure everything's on the up and up.
21 bottles of
Also, all throughout the day, once an hour, Caleb says, "It's 2:00. Shut up. Hour goes by.
Perfect.
It's 3:00.
You know, if you're gonna do those, maybe put some chimes behind it so you can be like a bell tower.
thaumaturgy every time it says it to make the bing bong noise.
An hour later, ding dong, ding dong. It's 4:00.
But you know, it's not so bad if you're down in the water with your friends.
Oh, it's 9:00.
Fuck you.
As you're saying this with intensity and force, you guys watch as suddenly there's a cloud of dust around his ankles, and a rope loop of some kind wraps and pulls your legs together and hoists you up, and you're now dangling off the ground, about 3-4 feet off the ground.
I only take this as a minor setback. We can
At which point, all the kobolds is this large wave of cackles. The one like raises his hand up, and they all kind of get quiet and goes,
That's
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
"You, loud food!" Points to the rest of you. You want pets?
Sweet.
Yep. As your hair is just kind of dripping there, and you're slowly.
Coat like
Yep.
yeah.
Just kind of following you with this nasty-looking short sword that looks like like the edges of it are grimed up with kind of like black oil or something.
You do not want to tangle with the spirits I command. And I snap my fingers, and Frumpkin appears, and 4 globules of light float in a circle around Frumpkin.
Takes a step back. Make an intimidation check.
Upside down.
Beware the spirit of the Maine Coon.
Intimidation, that's a 19.
A 19.
He who summoned Kitty Spirit.
You will be cursed for decades.
We already cursed.
What did
You-
he say?
You in not position. You in that position. So, you give one to feed or trade for food.
Well,
And you see he's looking at you like he's making this challenge to you, but is like definitely keeping a distance and is taking a step back from where he was standing so confidently in your direction.
You expect me to hand over one of my own? This cat will burn you all.
is there any way I can just add a thaumaturgy effect to the cat really quickly?
How so? What do you want to enhance?
I want the ground around the cat to shake gently and start having a minor earthquake effect.
Okay.
And Frumpkin stands and does that little...
As Frumpkin does that, and the rocks kind of shake and tumble around, the small quaking noise, about 6 of the nearby kobolds go and start skidding away from it, holding their weapons at bay. 2 of them in the tunnels all of a sudden go and just climb up in the tunnels and vanish.
We eat.
Good.
That's good.
2 may pass. More food for trade rest. Huh?
The Fey King is growing angry with you. And the globules of light start to spin a little quicker.
You guys all make your way across, and Gluzo's sister, staring at you, looks at the rope and goes, "Do I have to keep holding on to this?"
No, it was just a backup, but our leader, Caleb, made sure that Ford controlled the water, so we're okay.
Caleb, to humor not, has used the rope the whole way. Walking.
Thank you so much.
Very helpful.
Thank you.
Good,
But
good.
I also think I
That's
just want
being
to
safe.
poke my head in the river on one of the.
We're working together now.
I understand, and I will leave it alone for now. Aye, Commander.
Commander? It feels worse. Feels.
Yes.
Do we have to call you Commander now?
Do not call me Commander. You can call me
Admiral Widojest.
Caleb Widojest is my name.
That's actually not your name. It's a made up name. Made it up on the spot. Oh, no.
The way that I'm smiling and blushing right now is what Caleb does, and he just walks away from the group to take a breath and not look at anyone in the eye.
To be fair, some of the smartest people that I know, also terrible leaders.
Holla.
Zemnian. We are.
Thanks. Yeah.
That could have gone much worse.
Good job.
Proud of you all.
Good job.
So true.
Now, Yannick is number 2 cat. You are number 1. You're in charge. You just dress to impress, okay?
You think Yannick has more, constitution than number 1 cat?
Do you think he puffs into glitter when he's punted?
He does not have half the heart as my cat. Thank you very much.
No, but half the constitution.
My short rests go on the longer side.
Caleb, before we go,
What the fuck did you
were
mean?
you just BSing? Is this your real accent?
This is my real accent.
So you were lying.
I was lying.
Okay, well
So
then
clever.
you should seriously listen to her then, because that is a really noticeable
Can you try a different
accent.
accent?
I am terrible at accents.
Try one. Try one.
Try to
Try
sound
to sound like
Sound
me.
like-
Sound like me.
Try to sound like you.
Wow.
I am a little goblin.
Boy.
I like
Okay,
buttons.
do an easier one.
Jester, yeah, like good Jester.
Right, do me. I'm
Do
closer
Jester.
to
Yeah,
your
you got
accent.
Jester.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Oh, hi.
Yes!
I am loving pastries. And also, my god is... What? My god
It's better.
My god is so cool, you guys.
What about
That's
Ford? What if you did a little Ford?
amazing.
Little Ford.
Eldritch Blade.
No. I think you put extra consonants that aren't even there.
Eldritch Blade.
Please? There are no E's in that
I
word.
hope I don't sound like that. That is a ding to the old self-confidence.
I like to swallow sword.
No, I never said that. That's not what I don't say that ever. You know, maybe it's just better you stick with what works.
Oh man, I,
Maybe just don't
Liam, who am very good at accents, am finding it so hard to be Zimnian and
great.
really
You're
bad at accents. It's so good though.
Just don't talk. Just don't talk. Maybe in like places where people can hear you and stuff.
That's nice.
Okay, wow. Maybe.
A lot like honestly, that sounded a lot
Say
like.
technically. Say technically.
Technically,
Yep.
This counts as a long rest right now. I have
on
a
a small
shovel.
clay cat's paw and cast Maximilian's earthen grasp, and a giant cat's hand extends out of the stone wall and starts dragging all along the edges of
You
it.
watch as this large, like stone behemoth type cat claw just carves out of the wall, and as it pushes up through the stone, you hear the cracking and binding, and the pressure that is just sundering the element of the earth that is kind of crumbling and leaving stones and pebbles behind in its wake. And in its path, all of the runes, as it goes around from floor to ceiling to floor, are dashed and left completely unrecognizable.
That'll do it.
Meow.
Like, is the rest of the cat like in the rock? Where is it?
That's a very good
The
question.
rest of the cat is in my heart.
You got a big heart.
While this is happening, as you begin leaping your way towards the center of the fields,
Hold on a minute. Do you want to tell the others you want to stop? We
I'm
did this
fine.
before.
As I kind of like clutch a broken rib.
You know, I'm not feeling so well.
Oh no.
I think I might need to rest here.
Okay, let's all stop.
I fell.
You did?
Well,
Was it
you
when
fell-
I fell on you?
Yes, but it's not your fault. I'm
I
very.
didn't know you were so weak.
Justin.
You didn't?
Yes,
course
I
you know
did. I
he's
know
very
you're
weak.
weak. I'm sorry I
So,
jumped on you.
My apologies. Would it be okay if we stopped here
I think that's
for me?
probably a good
Yes, it's
idea.
horse, Caleb. If that's what you need.
And we will rest as short a time as possible and head out as early as possible, and maybe not go through there in the middle of the. What time is it now?
at this point, you're about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
At night. Maybe we don't want to go through there for the first time in the middle of the night. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can lock it down here and leave it first light.
Sure. Can you build your dome?
Absolutely.
As they start the dome and I get off the back of Jan, I could just say, man, making a vulnerability look so easy.
It is.
Yeah, they're
Are they
already.
going up and check it out before
Those
we
two
go into this
already heading
cave to hide? Oh, they're heading up.
What? Shut up.
Go.
In my ear.
Take a
God.
look up there. Grab anything that don't hurt the eggs or anything.
It's cute. I know. It's adorable. I want shiny shit. Is there like shiny shit in the nest? Has it been hoarding?
Anything.
That is covered in bird shit and saliva and egg
Caleb shits.
gunk. I'm trying to understand your point. that you're making.
And I turn and slide her down. That's it. Slide her down along one wing.
What? No, one. Fuck.
Into the nest. You stop and you look up at this like 12-foot baby bird.
Okay. Not what I meant, but it's fine.
Hey, buddy.
Is that not what you meant?
I meant to set her down here and me go down in, but this is funny.
I got a ring of protection for myself. No?
No. No.
If you want it.
No, of course it's not for me.
No.
Well, Beauregard is the one who secured it, so she can decide. Here you go, Beauregard. I look at it very longingly.
Wait, really? No, sorry.
Have we met? Hello, I am Caleb Widojest.
Our new Caleb is here, everybody.
No, Caleb?
Sharing his loot.
Oh, yeah, that is true. We should take a moment.
Actually, I've been giving loot out for months.
I'm just giving you shit.
Ow,
That's
ow.
just had surgery.
That's 2 points. Yeah, those are weapons.
Go upstairs.
Okay. Ford joins you.
I think we
During this whole conversation, Frumpkin has been going from member of the Mighty Nine to member and just rubbing against one of the ankles and then going on to the next. And the next, and just trying to keep things
Comfort.
chill.
You got it.
Luke. We haven't spoken much. I'm like your mother's assistant.
Okay.
And I need to do some magic. But I need some help. In fact, I need your mother and your father. Will you help me do magic?
Anything.
Jester, is there a better place? Should we do it right here or perhaps in somewhere more private?
Marion steps up and goes, actually, there is a room upstairs we can go do this in. Come.
Okay.
Leads you up into this kind of antechamber based off of her main work quarters.
Okay. So, Luke, would you... well, first, will you hold my cat for a second?
Whoa!
Okay, stand right here. And I take chalk and I draw a small circle around his feet. And then I draw a much larger circle so that small one is inside it but on the perimeter. And it's 10 feet across. And then I draw another circle and I say to Yeza, would you please come stand over here? And then I draw a small circle of chalk a third of the way away around his feet. Veth, will you come over here? And I draw a third circle.
Kind of sit in their places.
Luke, the world is very big, and it might feel like the three of you are very far apart. But you can always be connected, and I draw a line from Veth to Luke, and then from the circle that Luke is in to his father, and from Yeza to Veth. And then I start to fill in the patterns in the middle of the circle. And as far away as your mother may seem, in the blink of an eye, she can come back to you. She's off doing big things, and she has a lot of assistants, 9 of them.
Okay.
You'll hear from her, and she'll be back soon. Everybody ready to go?
Jester drops the eagle form.
Don't do the smoke in my fur, my hair feathers.
Now I got Hedwig over here.
Caleb, you gonna come back to us? All right.
Light up and head.
Bird pecks the top of Knott's head, and Caleb just gives a little innocent kiss the top.
All right, let's go.
You guys go ahead and make your way back to the Anvil of Smeltborn.
Caleb waits till everyone walks out and looks across the room at the cup and pulls out a little wad of bat shit.
You didn't do it?
No?
Did you? 16.
Nothing but mug. That was beautiful.
Frumpkin saw it, and that's all that counts.
Frumpkin won't tell anyone.
Yeah, you have to kind of shift your weight backwards and have to really go for it.
3 bats arrive.
Hold on, I've been waiting for this.
Why are you hitting us?
That's way more than I've ever hit you.
Is there anything you guys want to do? Or are you just kind of bedding up for the night to rest?
Could I have a milk, please?
The guy behind us. Hey, yeah, I get you milk.
The whiskey for the cat.
Smell that. Uh-oh. No!
Pours it. It's a little thick. Slides it over.
I bring it over and set it down in front of Jester and sit across from her at a table and say, a parent is a parent. Everybody's different, but sometimes it's hard to write them off. Give it some time. I'm sorry that your father has not been a part of your life. He is the one who has missed out. And I drank half of the milk and it's really, really bad.
Yeah.
Really, really bad, Caleb. It smelled really terrible.
Make a Constitution saving throw. I said it. So you drink it. And just like immediately just on the counter. Not like a full like, vomit, but like you just spit it back up immediately and just like, oh.
It's good you didn't drink it.
I take the rack from my dress and just wipe Caleb's mouth. Thank you.
Frumpkin comes and starts licking the milk.
Don't drink it, Frumpkin.
A giant ginger gorilla is shoving his head into the hallway and looking in to see Beauregard being tended to over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dig through the guts.
Yeah, same.
Caleb, are you in there?
I'm going to sit and start a prayer of healing.
Gorilla lumbers over, picks up Knock by the scruff, whose legs and hands are just going. And she's sitting on his head, 20-ish feet in the air.
It smells like Caleb. I think it's Caleb.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Caleb, carry me. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to Caleb and cast Cure Wounds on Bo. By him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
He lets go one side and holds her by her ankle.
Alright, you're gonna make me black out again,
15
dude.
points of healing.
What blood I have left
15
is
points of
rushing
healing
to
to
my
you,
Oh god.
Before changing back, Caleb puts Beauregard down, and a giant hand, I don't want to do it to you for real, but just way too large, ruffles her hair.
Oh man, that's not.
Another death save.
No, I'm doing much better now, thank you. I'm okay. Okay. Be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah. The archway technically you could fit into the archway, but the stairway Ford gets dressed while the rest of you, not following his lead, make your way through the massive stone and marble archways of the echoing interior of the Lucid Bastion.
Oh, you idiot.
Going past various guards and figures, stately members of various dens of the Kreen dynasty, all walking by and curiously turning their head as they watch you pass.
I cast Seeming on Ford so he looks like he's in a robe.
Capital.
But everybody else looks dressed in their regular.
Just as you step outside of the bastion. But the thing is, he doesn't notice it first.
Good day. How are you? Yes? Well?
Partway through the stares and glares that now seem to be averting your friends and more focusing on you, you look down upon yourself and notice the bright terry cloth presentation you're currently putting before.
Which one of you fuckers did this?
Wasn't me. I don't know that kind of magic.
It definitely wasn't me either.
Caleb wouldn't do that either. He's a good person.
Are you sure that you changed?
Yes, it's not real. I can't get it off. But it's not real.
Caleb is watching in his fine Kryn garb and enjoying his naughty bits just free in the wind.
Home that you can call, except for.
Just a quick thing. She's wandering the halls. Hey, Jester.
Me! I thought you were looking for
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
No, it's okay. I was just thinking.
Good night. But you look like you're knocking yourself a little bit, and I don't think you should. Do you know what I think about the Traveler? I think that he is lucky to have you. I'm the transmutation wizard, but you're the one who changes people. I see it every day.
Really?
Yeah. You're a good friend. And you move people. I don't know if you see that, but you do every day.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Also, TravelerCon is coming, so maybe preparations are underway on a cosmic level of some sort.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I think we should go to bed, but I want to show you something that I've been working on. I don't know what you have planned for TravelerCon, but if I can help in any way with something like this, and little lollipops and hamster unicorns that are amber-colored start floating around us as I cast Major Image in an approximation, but it's a more Widojest amber flavor. I just figured this out a couple of weeks ago, so I don't know if you need effects or
Oh my gosh.
decorations.
It's a step and repeat.
I mean, it's beautiful.
The lollipops are just rotating.
If I did like a performance or something, you know, like maybe if we play our musical instruments and like you can have this, you know, like around us, it'll be like this amazing thing.
Yes. I don't know. I'm not a performer,
This is wonderful, Caleb.
but you have done so much for all of us that of course we should do this for you. You deserve it.
Thank you. I give him a big hug.
Yeah, okay, good night.
Okay.
Oh, come here. I'll pull her and I sort of dance around. Look at this, look here. I spent a couple of hours and then I ran out and I had to bring some components back. And I bypassed the hold that was keeping it from locking in place, and I can't do it yet. But I think I know a way that I could know, but not yet. Does that make sense?
Doc.
Caleb, were you eating those? Because that was a baking experiment gone horribly wrong. I used
Those
way
cookies
too
are
much sugar.
fantastic. More of them.
This is amazing. Thank you, Caleb.
The end result is that I don't know how it works. But you know how these things
No,
go.
but this is progress. We're so close. You're so close.
You are so close.
Great.
That's what she said.
I got it.
This is pretty important.
Wait, is it?
Walk out here with me.
Cup her by the face. A little bit longer. A little bit longer. Maybe Essek. You help me, we will have it.
All right.
You believe me?
Of course I believe you. Yes.
Good.
Thank you.
Oh! Shuts himself in.
Okay.
Wait,
We have.
we're gonna go.
Oh yeah, we're leaving.
I need an hour!
Okay.
We need clay. I don't have any.
I don't have any.
No, you don't have that much clay, do you?
I have a yard.
I've got a shovel.
I'm not there.
Oh shit! Never mind. We're so into it.
A yard, he said?
That's clay. It's just
Dirt.
a special kind.
Do you... Caleb just pulls the goblin and the elfin for just a huge hug, and then pulls us all out again. Crouch down before her. Not the brave. Beth Bernato. You are here, and he taps just above her heart. And you are here. He touches just between her eyes. You are you, and you will continue to be you. And we are here. You ready?
I'll just I'll lean forward and sweetly kiss him on the lips and say, thank you, Caleb, for getting me this far and for devoting yourself to me. You're a good man. And I hope you find where you're going too. All right. Do the thing.
Cups the side of her cheek. This will be our best trick yet.
We have to name it.